What a beautiful morning here at the Bosphorus Straits of Istanbul. Looking across to the Asian side of Istanbul. This is the Europe side, that's the Asia side. And you can still see all the beautiful snow-capped rooftops. The seagulls flying around, so beautiful. And you know, right now this Bosphorus is only like 10 minutes walk from my place. Used to be like 45 minutes walk from my old place, you know, just to get here. But now it's 10 minutes walk from my place, and this is like the first time in almost 1 month that I've been here that I came. Talk about lazy, I'm really very lazy. But the thing is, right now it's also very cold, so it's not a great time to be out here either. I don't know how long I can last because my hands are freezing over. But just really want to show you guys the serenity and the sight out here, especially the sight across to the Asian side. You know, like really looking at those snow-capped rooftops, so beautiful. You don't get this view during other times of the year. Other times of the year, all the rooftops will be all kinds of colors. That's the Maiden Tower, and that's the Hagia Sophia right there. Yep, the Hagia Sophia in white cap as well. And you can see, so beautiful. This is the only time you can see this white cap rooftops across the Asian side because of the snow. So pretty much we have this view only for about 1 week a year, okay? So if you miss it, you missed it. This is a great view, so beautiful. White cap rooftops across the Asia side of Istanbul. And for those of you just joined me, welcome. Here I am at the beautiful and gorgeous Bosphorus Straits of Istanbul, which is right now only just 10 minutes walk from my place, and I'm still only here for the first time after almost a year of after almost a month of moving in. Good night and welcome. Oh, it's very cold, -3 degrees Celsius today. No sun. Yes, the reason why I'm out here is because there's no sun. I only come to the Bosphorus Straits when there is no sun, okay? When there's sun, I will never be here because there's no shelter, no shelter against the sun at all. Beautiful seagulls. You're just sitting here listening to the waves. I hear the waves and then the seagulls. Just hearing the seagulls and the waves. It's very, very serene, very relaxing. I need to keep changing hand and then putting my hand in the pocket. Oh, very cold, very cold. Let's see who comes on. I really love to hear that. You know, seagulls have a very coarse voice, not lovely bird song, but I really love this sound. I really love the sound of seagulls, even though they sound so coarse and, you know, unmelodious. And then of course the sound of the waves breaking behind, and everywhere is still all white. It's not snow anymore, it's all ice. It's very hard to walk on. It looks like snow, yeah, but it's all ice by now. They're not snow anymore. People feeding the seagulls over there. Surprisingly, seagulls love to eat bread. I don't know why. There's so many fish. Snowstorm is pretty much past. It's not snowing anymore. I think by today, like this probably should be the last day. There's no more snow from now on, I think, for next 1 year. So this view, I'm gonna show you guys this view again. This view you won't see for next 1 year. Snow-capped rooftops across the Asia side of Istanbul. You won't see for another year. And of course, snow-capped Hagia Sophia. And hi Sherry, welcome, good morning, and welcome to a very serene morning here in the Bosphorus Straits. Showing you guys one of the very unique views that you get this view only once a year, okay? For only 1 week once a year, which is the snow-capped rooftops of the Asia side of Istanbul. I live here in the Europe side of Istanbul, yeah. I live here in the Europe side. This is the Europe side. That's the Asia side. And see how beautiful that it looks with all the rooftops all covered in snow and white in color. you only get this view once 1 week per year, okay, when it snows like this. So this is pretty much the final day we can get this view, because I think the snow is like probably stop by today, like no more, and tomorrow it should start melting. So this is probably the final day we get to see this view. As such, I'm here showing you guys this view. Gee, I'm so happy because like right now, this Bosphorus here, one of my top 5 favorite places here in Istanbul, is only like 10 minutes walk from my home right now. When it used to be this place used to be a 45 minutes walk from my previous home, you know. So I should come here actually more often than I am right now, you know. Sherry, looks pretty cold, very cold, -3 degrees Celsius. You see, I keep changing hand, put it in my pocket, holding my phone, and then after a while I change, put this hand into my pocket like this. Yeah, it's very cold. Elijah. Good morning, Elijah. Welcome to the Bosphorus Straits. For those of you who just joined me, I'm showing you guys you get this view only 1 week per year here in Istanbul. Okay, what's the view? The view of snow-capped rooftops on the Asian side of Istanbul. You only get this view once a year. For 1 week a year, you get this view, because it only pretty much snow for only 1 week a year here in Istanbul. That's the Maiden Tower out at sea, and look at the white rooftops. You only get this view once a year. Okay. After from tomorrow onwards, probably all gone, because tomorrow all this snow and ice are gonna start melting, and after they melt, then we don't get this view anymore. And the lucky thing is today there's no sun. Yes, I'm only out here because there's no sun. If the sun is up here, I'm sorry, I'm not even gonna show this once a year thing. Elijah, I saw a video on my feed talking about the storm Turkey had yesterday. Yeah, blizzard basically. Not just yesterday, quite a few days. Been a blizzard for like 3 days. But I think today is I think it's all over. And tomorrow all the snow and ice is gonna start melting, and therefore we won't get this view anymore. And luckily today there's no sun, so I'm here showing you guys the view. It's -3 degrees Celsius, very, very cold, and I'm switching my hand up, putting in the pocket for a while, and then switching my hand up, putting the other one in the pocket. Sherry, so glad to see you, so happy with your new home and location. Yeah, again, I didn't intend to move to this place. I didn't intend to be here, and things just work out this way. And look at those seagulls. The small seagulls. These small seagulls are very rare to see here. Usually you get the more medium-sized seagulls. This size seagulls are almost the kind of seagulls you get in Busan of Korea. Very small. Very rare to see them. Usually you get the medium-sized ones here. Oh, look at the view. Elijah, still got to be careful of black ice. Oh, it's all black ice. All. Every single step is black ice right now. Every single step. Walking from my home to here, the last 10 minutes walking from my home to this place, I slipped like at least 3 to 4 times. Even this is black ice. This is black ice. It looks like concrete, but it's not concrete ice. Look at it. This whole thing, I'm sliding my feet. The whole thing is ice. Yeah, -3 degrees, no joke. My hands are very painful. But so beautiful and serene, yeah. And I really love this seat. This bench here, you can just sit here and look at this view all day, and it's free. But of course, if I sit here, you guys don't get the view. So always, as a live streamer, I have to sit. Oh, but I love the mosque view behind, yeah. Beautiful. I always have to sit with my back to the view so that you guys can see the view. Take a look. So serene, yeah. I haven't taken this weekend I'll take the ferry on the trip to nowhere, about 2 hours out and back. So join me. I will do that for live stream this weekend, right? I'll take this big boat. It will go out on a 1.5 hours trip to and from Karakol. So yeah, I'm just gonna stay on the boat and live stream. So stay tuned this weekend where we'll take the boat and we'll pass by Hagia Sophia. So you can see Hagia Sophia from the boat. The boat will go this direction and then you'll see the Hagia Sophia. We'll pass by Hagia Sophia. So that will come this weekend, okay? I've not done this boat trip in like, wow. I've only pretty much done it once in a year. Yeah, I've been here for more than a year. This whole Turkey feels like home right now, you know, actually. Turkey like Istanbul at least this area of Istanbul don't feel like a foreign country to me anymore. Feels like home. Yeah. You know how you know if somewhere stops being a foreign country to you is when you get so used to the money, you don't have to mentally like convert in your mind anymore. When you look at the people and the shops, they don't look fascinating to you anymore. That's when it feels like home. Sherry, thanks for risking your life walking on black ice and freezing to death to share with us. At last someone appreciates what the true scope and depth and danger I go through, you know, to bring this to you guys. This whole place is black ice. This whole shit is black ice right here. It's crazy. Oh, pigeons as well. You see, pigeons and seagulls don't get along well. Just now there were 3 seagulls here, now there's 3 pigeons. They will never sit together. So funny, yeah? And that's the Hagia Sophia right there. Today Hagia Sophia is quite beautiful, white cap, white dome. And you can see the white rooftops of the Asian side of Istanbul. This view you only get for 1 week a year when it snows. You can really like sit here all day, you know, just listening to the seagulls, listening to the wave breaking, and also listening to the ship horns. See that boat goes all the way out to the Hagia Sophia and turns left and down there. So I'm gonna take this boat this weekend on a 1.5 hours trip to nowhere and back, and I'll stream from the boat. All right, so guys, stay tuned if you want to go on a boat ride with me this weekend. I don't know when, or maybe Sunday. I don't know, maybe Saturday. Depends on mood, yeah. Depends on the sun. If it's super sunny, I don't want to be out. Pigeons here are so like they're not afraid of people at all. Oh, look at this whole bunch of seagulls just chilling. See this whole bunch of seagulls just chilling. Sherry, I do what? Oh, look at this whole bunch of seagulls just standing there doing nothing. Oh, and a thug crow. The thug crow is coming. Crows and seagulls don't get along. Crows and seagulls fight all the time here. Pretty much seagulls don't get along with anything. Do people feed the seagulls? Yeah, just now I just showed you guys, right? Just now there was this man standing here feeding the seagulls. But the funny thing is this, you know, there are, I don't know, you can't count the number of fishes in there. Okay, you can go eat fish, but these seagulls, they like to eat the bread human give. Why do seagulls prefer bread over fish? I cannot understand this. Bread is not even their natural food, you know. Bread is not even a natural food, eh? Bread is 100% man-made thing. It's not naturally occurring. But why do seagulls and pigeons love bread so much that they don't even bother to look for fish anymore? Oh, very cold. It's very cold not only from here, no. It's very cold from the ground up because the ice is like there's this chill coming from the ice from the ground, so it's very, very, very cold from the ground up. It's not so much cold from the sky down, no. It's actually more cold from the ground up right now. Let's take a look again there. Oh, look at that. Very cold day. But I really like the mosque behind. Very good background, yeah. Oh, and my skin looks so good today. And there's nobody else around. Look at that. Nobody else around, almost. Usually by this time of the day, this place will be crowded. But nobody, look at that. Nobody. But only the pros know, you know, this is the time you should come here to see just white capped rooftops. Sherry, I do appreciate the time and effort you take here to be online each morning. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. It's very sweet. It takes a lot of effort. It takes a lot of discipline. I got to be honest with you guys. You know, just now I really didn't want to leave my home. I just wanted to stay home just now because it's so cold, and you know, look at the sky. This is the weather to stay in bed, right? And I really didn't want to be out. Honestly, I didn't want to be out, but my sense of duty called me to show you guys this once a year view, you know. You only get this view once a year, and today is the perfect day for me to be out because why? There's no sun. If I don't show you guys the view today, then this view is gone. This is only a once a year view. Okay, in case you guys are wondering what is this once a year view, let me show you guys again. It's the white capped rooftops of the Asia side of Istanbul. So beautiful. It's a Maiden Tower, and good afternoon, Rigo. Yeah, pretty much recovered from my COVID, thank you. There's the Hagia Sophia, quite dome today. This view you only see for 1 week per year, okay? Because it only snows for about 1 week per year here in Istanbul. So this white capped rooftops on the Asia side of Istanbul, because I live in the Europe side, yeah. So we're looking at the Asia side, so beautiful. This site you only get once a year, okay? That's why I really want to show you guys, because if you miss this site today, tomorrow onwards the snow's gonna melt. Today is pretty much the final day of the blizzard. Yeah, there was a blizzard. Actually, it was blizzard over the past 4 days here in Istanbul. So many accidents, so many people died. Yeah, people died, you know. Tourist bus falling off the hills. 2 tourist bus fell off the hills. So sad. Every year in Korea and even in Istanbul, when it snows, people die. Even in China, actually pretty much everywhere in the world, yeah, when it snows, people die. So snow may look beautiful, you know, but know that whenever it snows, some people will not make it back home. Yeah, it's the brutal reality of snow. And for those of you who just joined me, welcome. This is a very, very cold, -3 degrees Celsius morning here in Istanbul. I'm by the beautiful Bosphorus straits of Istanbul. Actually, not just top 5. This is my #1 most favorite place here in Istanbul, where you can just sit here, listen to the wave, hear the waves, listen to the seagulls, look at the Maiden Tower. And you know, the good thing is this, you know, I used to have to walk 45 minutes to get to this place from my old home, but my new home, this is only 10 minutes away. But I'm very, you know, like, I'm quite ashamed to say that even though I moved here to this new home for about a month now, yeah, this is the 4th week of my new home, and even though this place is just 10 minutes from my new home, I only here first time in this 1 month. So I'm still here once a month, whether or not it's near or far. And for those of you who are new to my live stream, welcome. This is a live stream where every morning here in Istanbul, yeah, I've been here in Istanbul for 1 year and 2 months, and I go to a different location and cafe, and then, you know, we just chat about anything and everything. Usually I grab a coffee, but when I go on locations like this, then where it's hard to have a coffee, then I won't, you know. And today we're here at the beautiful Bosphorus Straits of Istanbul, the #1 most gorgeous place in Istanbul, in my opinion. The Bosphorus Straits connecting the Mediterranean Sea and the Black Sea. So this is sea, yeah? This is not a river, this is sea. Even though it looks like a Hangang River in Korea, yeah? But it's not river, it's a sea. And over there, that's the Golden Horn. For those of you who know a bit of history of this region, Golden Horn is where a lot of wars took place, especially the decisive war for Constantinople. That's Constantinople over there, yeah? This part here. That part, only that small district over there is Constantinople, okay? The rest of Istanbul is not Constantinople. In fact, where we are right now is Galata. not Constantinople. And this is a view that you only get once a year for 1 week a year. The snow-capped rooftops of the Asia side of Istanbul. You only get this view once a year because it only snows for 1 week a year here. So you only get this view for 1 week a year. So today, beautiful sunless day. So I really need to take this opportunity to show you guys this view before it disappears by tomorrow. From tomorrow onwards, all these things are gonna melt. So pretty much the last day to show you guys, and really thankful that it's a sunless day, so I can be out here. If the sun is out, I won't be. Yeah. Now 100% I'm telling you, today I really didn't even want to get out of bed. I just want to stay at home. In fact, I was just this close to just doing this live stream at home today. But today I looked out the window and said, shit, there's no sun. This is a perfect time to go out there and show you guys this view. If I miss this today, then that's it, So I dragged myself out of bed and said, let's go, let's do this. And as you can see, my face pretty much recovered a lot of, my cheeks are bloated back up, my sunken eyes a lot better. So I look younger right now again. Yep. Some people are coming. Usually by this time, right, this whole place will be crowded. But because of the snow, you see, people are just not coming. Actually really cold. So I'm actually changing hands. When this hand is holding camera, this hand goes in the pocket, and after I change after a few minutes. Everybody's very quiet today, yeah? Gonna take a walk. So very dangerous. This is all black ice right here. Sherry, you look good, healthy again. Yeah, I look alive again. Whoa, very hard to walk. I need to be very careful. It's all ice, okay? It's not pavement. See, it's all ice. Okay, it's not snow anymore. That's all ice. You can tell it's ice, right? Yeah, it's all ice. Oh, it's quite cold, so I'm gonna, since nobody's talking much, it's 20 plus minutes of looking at this gorgeous view. I'm gonna try to go find somewhere and get indoors right now. Get indoors. Not a great time to be out for too long. It's very cold. -3 degrees Celsius. They said nobody's around. Nobody's around at all. Usually this place will be packed at this time. Sherry, your hair never stopped looking great either way. Thank you. But yeah, I kind of destroyed my own hair because I cut it bad. I cut it myself, and I don't know. The fringe is very, very screwy right now. Oh, very cold. Shit. Maybe I should go back up that way, or should I go to that cafe over there? It's a traditional Turkish breakfast, simit. Assalamualaikum. Everybody's so friendly, everybody's so loving out here. Okay, maybe I should go over to that cafe over there. I'm gonna find somewhere to hide. See, these are the traditional Turkish breakfast, simit. And the cheapest breakfast you can get here in Istanbul. I suspect anywhere in the world for $0.25 US. Not even a quarter US dollar. For a quarter US dollar, you can buy 2 cements. That's how cheap this thing is. And for Asian stomach, 1 cement, you take 1 cement, that's 1 meal right there. So you buy 2 cement for 1 quarter US dollar or 25 cents US dollar, you can last you 1 day, okay? That's how cheap food can be out here. You see, water's all frozen out here. Oh, very cold. Someday I'm gonna check out that lounge. The lounge, the rooftop lounge out there seems to give a very nice view of the Bosphorus, especially at night. Okay, this weekend maybe I should check out that lounge. Ah, let's go. I need to get indoors. Very cold. And you know, I actually have to go to the toilet. I carry a camera into the toilet. Oh, that's the overview of this place. Oh, my hands are freezing over. Oh, nice and warm again. Oh. Let's see. Let's go up and take a look. Okay, there's toilet here. Oh. You know, when it's cold like this, you always feel like going to the toilet. Good night, dude. Boom, Pablo Cafe, just by the Bosphorus. Buick Americano. There. Oh, chocolate cookie. Evet. Buradaya. Tuvalet var mı? Toilet var mı? Go to the toilet. Oh, 9 of you on, yeah. I'm sorry, guys. I don't have the willpower to persist out in the cold by the Bosphorus. So sorry. So for those of you who just joined me, you have missed the Bosphorus. Oh, where's the toilet? And now I'm just hunting for toilet because when it's cold out there like this, right? You feel like going to the toilet. Oh, this place is so warm. Oh, I really love this place. Okay, that's the toilet. Oh. I'm sorry, you know, I have to carry the camera into the toilet. Oh, oh, there's no better way to do this, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, sorry for the short interruption. Okay. Gentlemen, yeah, first time in China at Beijing, 1991. I took a cab to look for a toilet. Reach a toilet and pee on my jeans. When it's cold like this, right, you just really feel like going to the toilet all the time. Okay, I'm getting my stuff. Oh, this looks so good. Wow, some amazing stuff here. Sonla. This mine? Yeah. Okay. I pay from here. Yeah. So, YouTube. Hello. Good night from Pablo Cafe here in Istanbul. Pablo. Okay.
You know Pablo?
Huh? Pablo?
You know?
The dog?
Do you know?
The-
Escobar.
No.
You should know.
Wow, there's a lot of people working here. Let's go into the sound. Okay, so I only have one hand, so how can I do this?
If you want, I can give you.
Oh yeah, I need a tray. Okay. Okay guys, here's my regular stuff. my coffee and cookie, and let's get somewhere nice to sit where, you know. I'm not gonna go out there, okay, it defeats the purpose, it's very cold. Let's find somewhere nice to sit down and chat. Not easy at all to be a streamer. Okay, I decided to do it this year. Because at least here I can still show you guys a little bit of the sights and sounds of what's going on. Okay, maybe there. It's still cold, but at least I have my coffee, so it's not that bad. Okay. Oh, for those of you who just joined me, welcome. Today, for the first 20 minutes of this live stream, I showed you guys a very unique view. A view you only get for 1 week per year here in Istanbul, which is the white-capped rooftops across the Bosphorus of the Asia side of Istanbul across the Bosphorus. That's the Bosphorus behind me. And if you miss it, please rewatch because it was really cold to stay out there. I need a coffee in my hand and of course some nice cookie in my belly. So if you mean the highlight for today, which is the snow-capped rooftop of Istanbul across the Bosphorus Strait, do rewatch the first 20 minutes of this live stream. Oh, look at -3 degrees Celsius today. And I'm here by the Bosphorus Straits. Here I can still show you guys a little bit of Bosphorus. So you can still see the Maiden Tower here. Just now I was all the way out there showing you guys the view, but it's just too cold to stay out there for a extended period of time. Oh. Retro, go inside. You know, you're right, it's actually getting very cold. I should go inside. Yeah. Oh, I really love this seat here. It's very hard to move around with the camera in your hand. Okay, I'm just gonna hear this. Oh, I really love this seat here. Oh, I really love this seat. So comfy, so warm and comfy again at last. See, one thing about cold weather is that it makes your hair really flat. That's the only thing I hate about cold weather. Otherwise, I really love cold weather. No? But cold weather makes my hair so flat. Oh, much warmer with a nice warm cup of coffee and looking at the snow out. Looking at the cold outside. Nice view, yeah. It's a pretty nice view. I hope I'm not disturbing other people here. And for those of you who missed the highlight of today's live stream highlight is a 20 minutes tour of the Bosphorus Straits where I show you guys a view of the Bosphorus Strait that you only get for 1 week per year, which is the snow-capped rooftop of Istanbul. Why? Because they only snow for 1 week per year in Istanbul. So if you miss that highlight, really, please do rewatch the first 20 minutes of this live stream and and experience it with me.
Şöyle benim bir Aytatöre'de program olacaktı. Onunla konuşayım. Duruma göre ben size akşam haber
Wait, so did you get a haircut? Look, no, no. I cut my hair like what? 3 months ago?
Evet, tamam, tamam. Bir konuşalım.
2 months ago? Mm-hmm. But I kind of destroyed my fringe. You see, right now my fringe looks weird. Yeah. And this weekend, I know Saturday or Sunday, I'm gonna take a ferry, a 1.5 hours ferry ride to nowhere, and I'll stream from that ferry. The ferry will pass by Hagia Sophia. You guys have been pestering me about the Hagia Sophia. I just can't be bothered to go to Hagia Sophia, honestly. So we can see the Hagia Sophia from the boat. And the boat will come very close to the Maiden Tower and then back. So this weekend I will take that boat. It's about 1.5 hours trip, and then I will live stream from that, and then we can experience it together. So do stay tuned. Okay, this weekend, ferry ride on the Bosphorus Strait with Limpeh. And maybe one of these evenings I'm going to try going up to the terrace up there. You know, there are terrace lounges up there with very nice night view of the Bosphorus. And the night view of Bosphorus is amazing. Just that I don't stream at night, so you guys never see it, right? But the night view of Bosphorus is the thing. I honestly doubt I can show it on camera. At night, right? What looks beautiful from that vantage point and that distance, you can't capture on camera. That's the thing. Which day for the ferry ride? I don't know. Saturday or Sunday. Depend on, you guys know everything I do depends on mood, not plan. I plan one thing and usually it doesn't work out, yeah? Honestly, I'm talking about the ferry ride right now. Who knows it doesn't happen? Who knows? So honestly, I'm sorry guys. You guys like to ask me about when I will do certain things, when is the plan to do certain things, right? But I never know because pretty much never plan. Either Saturday or Sunday. It depends on the weather. If I get good weather, like this, no sun, then I'll do it. But if it's super sunny or it's raining or whatever, then I don't do it, yeah? It all depends, it depends on so many things. I don't know how people make fixed plans every day, right? And be able to do it, I don't know how you guys do it, because to me, every single day, whatever I do is affected so much by the weather, affected so much by factors that are not everyday recurring. So based on these things, every day my life is different, I really don't know how anyone do a very fixed everyday routine. Like every day you need to go to work, every day you need to go to school. Man, to me it's impossible to think about like that, because every day is different. How do you do one same thing every day is just incredible. Yeah, they're a very nice cafe. I love it. I love this seats. But again, cafes are very quiet, and I really don't want to be disturbing other people. Oh, I really needed this coffee. So warm in my hand. If you watched the first 20 minutes of today's live stream where I was at the Bosphorus showing you guys the rooftop view, right? I was literally changing hands, 2 minutes holding the camera and the other hand in the pocket, and then change hand, this hand in the pocket, change hand, that hand in the pocket. Oh. Kisya, good afternoon, Kisya. Welcome. Of course, daily routine is discipline. Outings can be. Huh? My daily routine is weather dependent. Like today, I'm only out here because of the sun. Honestly, I'm telling you, 20 minutes of just like year view of the snow-capped rooftops across the Bosphorus. Why once a year? Because it only snows for 1 week a year. And tomorrow onwards, the snow is gonna melt. So this is the final day to see this view, you know. And I'm so lucky today is no sun day. So I came out to show you guys the view. Honestly, if it's sunny, I won't come. So that's how dependent I am on the weather, no? Even if for something that's once a year, and if the weather is not good, I'm not gonna do it. To me, daily routine is 100% weather dependent. In fact, today I really wanted to stream from home. Yeah, I am 90% sure I want to stream from home because this weather is cold, it's gloomy, it's the best weather to just stay in bed. Okay. But still, because I looked out the window and I said, shit, there's no sun. Because there's no sun, I could show you guys this view. And if I miss it today, I miss it for 1 year. You know, you won't see this view anymore. So I said, oh gosh, okay, just bite the bullet and come out. And I came out. Olivia's. Because we really went through and I look back on that too and it's horrible. Oh, what's that? You already went through and then look back on that too and it's horrible. Went through what and it's horrible? Yeah, I still got like boils on my nose from COVID. This cafe is actually quite popular. Oh, but I know, for a lot of people, right, when your weather doesn't really change, then it affects nothing, right now. If you live in a country where your weather is pretty much the same every single day, then your life can be pretty much the same every single day, and you'll never feel this kind of effect. I order takeout food, right, and 80% of the restaurants closes. Bro, it's not just me. You might think, oh, Limpeh is because of you. You don't have a job. You can do like that. No, people with a job, people who go to school, they are like that as well. If the weather is bad, they don't do it. It's all based on weather. Not just me. I just have a strict meaning if there's sun, no, I don't go out in the sun. You guys may be wondering, why do I not go out in the sun? I'm a vampire. Yep. It's hard to, people laugh at this. It's hard to convince people otherwise. But if you look at how I avoid the sun and how I'm 46 years old, you know I'm a vampire. Ah.
Okey, ben yakınındayım. Sen yaklaştığında haber verirsen çünkü ben oraya sen olmadan giremem. Okey.
That's the Bosphorus, right?
Yani sen bana haber verirsin. Sen bana...
Squeaky, come on, Squeaky, up. Oh, look at that. I really look so much better. Over the past month where I was down with COVID, my cheeks were sunken, my eyes were sunken. Now, boom, everything back up and I look so much younger again. Yeah, this is our new neighborhood. Yep, I've been showing you guys my new neighborhood for the past 1 month. Yep. So, Kisha, if you're back after a long break, I moved to a new neighborhood where
You know, here in the Bosphorus used to be a 45 minutes walk from my old place, but now from my new place it's just a 10 minutes walk. And I moved to this new neighborhood for about a month already. This is my 4th week in this new neighborhood. And over the past 4 weeks, I have been showing you guys through my live streams all the interesting things in this new neighborhood. So to catch up, yeah, please rewatch all those live streams over the past 1 month. Yeah. Andy, good morning, Limpeh. Good morning, Andy. Good afternoon, Andy. Andy, for those of you who just joined me, today's highlight, okay, is not this cafe. Today's highlight is I showed you guys a view that you only get for 1 week a year here at the Bosphorus Straits, guys, which is the snow-capped rooftops of the Asia side of Istanbul. I showed you guys for 20 minutes. It's very cold. It's -3 degrees Celsius. So if you missed it, that's the whole highlight of today's live stream. Okay, if you missed it, do rewatch this live stream, the first 25 minutes. Okay. He's here. I'm in this cafe. No, it's still in my neighborhood. This whole place is in my new neighborhood right now. And my new neighborhood, there are hundreds of cafes. There's more cafes in this neighborhood than the last neighborhood, because this neighborhood is the Hongdae. You know, if you are familiar with Korea, this is the Hongdae area of Istanbul, and it's kind of like a university district. One of the major universities are here, and there are hundreds of cafes, hundreds of pubs, bars. At night, this is a clubbing district, you know. And during the day, all the pubs and clubs turn into cafes. Oh, very interesting. Sinki Aji. Retro. Have you decorated the place? Are you settled in? Yeah. 100% I'm settled in. I showed you guys my apartment, didn't I? 2 or 3 weeks ago, when I was streaming very much from home because of my COVID, I show you guys my apartment. So do rewatch those live streams. There's so much to show you guys in this neighborhood that I don't see myself streaming from home anytime soon again. Yeah. But yeah, I'm pretty much settled in, but took a long time to settle in anywhere. Honestly, I usually take upwards of 3 months to settle in a new place. Yeah. So right now I'm still like just halfway, half happy, half not happy, you know, like half not settled in. It take a long time to settle in. That's why I never go to anywhere for just 2 or 3 months or 1 month, or even worse, 1 week. I don't do 1 week travels, never. I never in my life week travels. I never. Like, I don't intend something. That's all. For me, that is 1 month. I intend to go to somewhere to feel settled and be able to start to explore things. Minimum is 3 months to 6 months. About 6 months, I start to run into a very nice routine. My life becomes very organized, and that's when I start to really settle in. About 3 to 6 months minimum. Yeah, I am a very, you know, everybody say I'm very adaptable, you know, but actually I'm not that adaptable. I take a long time to adapt to new places. I take a long time to adapt to new beds. I take a long time to find the perfect spot for my doll. You know, I travel with my doll. Yeah? If you guys have been following me long enough, you know my doll, Misty. She's 12 years old right now. A very old doll. 12 years old doll. Who here has a 12 years old doll that you still travel with? Who? And so I take a long time to settle in. So I can't say I'm settled in yet. It's just 1 month in this new place, and it's not just the whole house itself, but the neighborhood. I need time to run into the neighborhood. The fact that I'm still out every day, I'm still buying food, that I'm still trying new restaurants, that I'm still not cooking for myself, means I'm not settled in yet. Means I'm still exploring. If you ask me, I'm only really settled into a new home when I start cooking for myself. But so far in this new home, I'm not cooked for myself because I'm still exploring the neighborhood. Every day I'm still trying new food, especially the Korean restaurant I go to so much. And so from here, like basically I'm not settled in. I'm not settled in. If I'm settled in, every day I'll be cooking for myself. Every day my routine will be very fixed.
very, very comfortable. And I won't be out nearly as much. I'll probably be spending most of the time at home because I cook at home. So yeah. So for those of you who just joined me, welcome. Today the hype. You may say, "Oh, what's this live stream about? This guy, this boring guy sitting in the cafe just talking." No, that's not the highlight today. Okay, you guys missed the highlight for today. The highlight for today's live stream is a 25 minutes. The first 25 minutes of this live stream where I brought you guys to the Bosphorus Strait of Istanbul. Yes, here I am in Istanbul to see a view which exists only for 1 week a year here in Istanbul, which is the snow-capped rooftops of Istanbul. So that's the first 25 minutes of this live stream. That's the highlight of today's live stream. Okay, so if you missed it, do rewatch that first 25 minutes after this is done, right? Because it's very cold out there, minus 3 degrees Celsius. That's the Bosphorus Straits over there. Over there. It's very cold, so curious about that. Why the Bosphorus? Okay, do check out the first 25 minutes of this. This is the first time I'm in this cafe as well. I've never been in this cafe before. Andy, you sure will check it out. Yeah. Everybody, if you missed the first 25 minutes of this live stream, please do check it out because the first 25 minutes live stream is the point. Now, in case you guys are wondering, the whole highlight of my live stream usually happen during the first half an hour, where I show you guys a interesting place here in Istanbul. After that, I'll just go to a cafe, grab a coffee. So, if you really want to catch me live, showing you guys those interesting places here in Istanbul, do be on time every day, 10 a.m. Turkey time. Okay, 10 a.m. Turkey time is when I start. Around, sometimes 5 minutes later, sometimes 5 minutes earlier. You know, but the first half an hour is always the highlight. After that, I'll just grab a coffee, sit down somewhere, and just chit chat. Right? That's how my live stream has evolved. It's evolved to become like this. When I first started, it wasn't even like this. When I first started, it's just coffee and chit chat, no sightseeing. Now I'm adding sightseeing, but the sightseeing has to be the first half an hour. Okay, so you guys, if you want to catch the sightseeing with me, it's the first half an hour of the daily live stream. After that, it's the chit chat, right? This live stream has evolved so much. When I first started, it's just chit chat at home, yeah, no sightseeing. After that, I started to go out to cafes, chit chat in cafes. Now we look at some interesting places and then chit chat in cafe. See how this has grown. So, I know a lot of you, like you're in you have the habit of coming on pretty late, yeah, to my live stream, like 30 minutes late or something. Know that when you come 30 minutes late, you pretty much miss the whole highlight. All right, and you have to watch it again. Okay. Oh, so nice and warm in here. The brutal cold outside, minus 3 degrees Celsius. No joke. Happy people. How long has it been? Oh, almost an hour. Kisha, do you apply special moisturizer for winter? Oh, Kisha, since Kisha, you have been away, haven't been watching my channel for a long time. Okay, I made a video 2 days ago about how snow makes you age faster, where I go more detail, okay, about all these things. Okay, Kisha, and yeah, during winter you have to use heavy moisturizer, not light moisturizer. Yes, you do need special winter moisturizer, and you need a special moisturizer, a different moisturizer for your face and your body. Yeah, you have to moisturize your body so much, especially for my kind of body. I get cold rash if I don't put on moisturizer, I'll be itching all over, you know. So basically, I apply heavy moisturizer. What's heavy moisturizer? Those very white cream
thick on your body, you have to now put on your face. And now for your body, you have to put on something even heavier. And back in China, when I was doing minus 30 degrees Celsius, for my body, even moisturizer won't work anymore. You don't know what I do for my body? I use the Johnson baby oil. I oil my body rather than moisturize, just oil. Yeah. Only oil works up at about beyond minus 20, I'll use oil. One way of surviving winter. Winter at every city and every country is different. The different humidity, different levels of wind, all makes a big difference to what you need to apply. See, today I applied 3 to 4 layers of stuff on my face today. Or what's that? Moisturizing sunscreen lotion, light moisturizer, and a heavy moisturizer. 4 layers. You can't tell, huh? Sunscreen and moisturizer. Never go beyond my. This was minus 4, minus 5 degrees Celsius. I think minus 6. This year it never even went beyond minus 3 or minus 4. So it's actually quite a kind winter. Istanbul is very kind winter. But in other places, then you have to. In Istanbul, you don't need oil, you don't need all that thing. Here, looks flawless. Winter needs slow cooked food, hot soupy stuff. Actually, Turkish people drink soup all year round. Yeah, çorbası. Çorbası is the soup is a compulsory part of Turkish cuisine. And if you talk about Korea, it's the same. Jjigae is all year round. There's no big difference between the food here in Istanbul or back in Korea that we eat for winter or not. There's no special food. Actually, pretty much all year round we eat the same thing. Good morning, Kim Hill. Welcome. And Kim Hill and all of you who missed the highlight of today's live stream is I show you guys a very rare view. First 25 minutes of this live stream, I show you guys once a year view of the Bosphorus. Once a year for 1 week a year only. You see the snow-capped rooftop of the Asia side of Istanbul. This view I show you guys today, first 25 minutes. So if you missed it, you need to rewatch the first 25 minutes, okay? Now, in case you guys don't know the new format of my live stream, right? Now, this live stream is a new format. The new format is, I know some of you you have the habit of tuning in after 1 hour, after 30 minutes, thinking that I will be more settled down and will be talking about interesting things. Understand that now there's a new format. For the first 30 minutes, I'll be showing you guys interesting places for 30 minutes, okay? And I've been doing that for the past 1 week, yeah? So if you miss the first 30 minutes, you will miss the highlight. You'll miss the sightseeing. After the sightseeing, I'll grab a coffee and then we'll do the chit chat. So right now, my live stream will be in 2 different parts. 2 parts. First 30 minutes, sightseeing. And then after that, for 30 minutes or an hour, coffee chit chat, okay? And really, for those of you who today, if you miss the first 25 minutes, you need to rewatch that first 25 minutes because that first 25 minutes, I show you guys really a view of Istanbul you only get once a year. You miss it today, tomorrow the snow starts melting and it's gone. Today is pretty much the last day to catch this view. And I caught it for you guys. So do rewatch the first 25 minutes of this live stream, yeah? And if you watch the first part, you will see that nobody is out there looking at this because it's so cold. Nobody is out there at all. Nobody wants to go out there to look at this view at all. And I today actually I really wanted to just stay at home. Look at this weather. This is the perfect weather to stay at home, man. To stay in bed. Minus 3 degrees Celsius, nice and gloomy weather. I didn't want to leave home today at all. But when I open my window, my curtain, and I see, wow, there's no sun. And I remember then, today is according to the forecast, today is the final day of the snow, yeah? I need to catch this view for you guys, and it's a perfect day because there's no sun. If there's a sun, you guys know I hide at home. I don't come to the Bosphorus when there's sun. So do treasure this. Today is a very unique opportunity for where I showed you guys the very beautiful once in a year's view of the snow-capped rooftops of Istanbul. So let's tweet the first 25 minutes. All right. Today was the perfect day which I could do this. Otherwise, if there's, I will tell you, even though today is pretty much the last day you can catch this view, if if sun is out, I wouldn't even be out. I'm a vampire. Andy, you just realized it's 5 more episodes to Limpeh 100th episode. Yeah, Peggy Limida. 100 days of live stream. Actually, 5, that's not important. In 3 days' time is Limbu's birthday. So later on, I'm actually going to get a birthday cake and do her birthday drawing. Every year I do her a different drawing. This is the 5th birthday that I've spent that we're spending so-called together. I'm not together right now. So I'm gonna buy a cake, and then I'm gonna do a video chat with her, cut a cake, you know. And every year I draw. I draw. Okay, I don't. One of my biggest hobby is drawing, but I don't show this to people. Why? I only draw my loved ones. Okay, I don't draw nothing else. So yeah, this is her 5th birthday drawing and her 5th birthday together. So that's the bigger thing for me, honestly. Bigger than this 100 episode thing. I'm still wondering where can I go get a cake. I want to get her a nice big beautiful cake, but it will be a waste because I'm eating it alone. I could get something small and chic looking, but I don't know where I can get something nice and chic here. Because the cakes here looks like kind of meh, you know? I don't know. Very traditional looking cake here, if you know what I mean. And just a little forecast for a preview for you guys. This weekend, I don't know Saturday or Sunday, and I can't even promise you it's gonna happen because if the weather is not good or the sun is too bright, I don't go out, right? But anyway, this weekend I have the idea to take a ferry ride to nowhere along the Bosphorus, which is a 1.5 hours ride, which will pass by the Hagia Sophia and the main. And I'm going to take the ferry ride and live stream the whole thing about 1.5 hours. So this will happen this weekend. I don't know Saturday or Sunday because it depends on the weather. I only come out when the weather is good for me. Okay, so if the weather is good for me, on Saturday I'll do it on Saturday. If the weather is 1.5 hours ferry ride down the Karakol area, past the Hagia Sophia. You guys have been asking me for the Hagia Sophia. I've never really been there. I really can't be bothered to go. But this ferry ride will kind of pass by the Hagia Sophia so you guys can have a look. And the ferry will come very close to the Maiden Tower. Very beautiful. And yeah, so do stay tuned and do catch me this weekend, Saturday or Sunday, I don't know, where we will take the ferry ride together, right? Kim Teo, don't you draw Mr. Mock and show us your drawing? No, I don't draw other random things. I only draw my loved ones. Since young. I started drawing when I started drawing my mom. And since then, I've only drawn people. Yeah, I only pretty much draw people I care about. I don't draw animals or sceneries or anything. I draw people. I do caricature, and I have my own style. Yeah. I don't show anybody my drawings. My drawings are very private. Only the person who I draw gets to see my picture, my drawing. My drawings are very exclusive. No, they're not for show. I think I posted my drawings once or twice on my Instagram before. I think, yeah, I think I have. So if you guys are interested, you can look through my whole Instagram. I don't even know when I posted it. But I think once or twice I've actually posted my drawing on my Instagram. Wow, 15 people. For those of you, wow, 16 people. Wow. For those of you who just joined me, welcome. This is a live stream where every morning here in Istanbul, yes, I'm here in Istanbul. Where I show you guys a different an interesting scene or location here in Istanbul for the first half an hour of the live stream. After that, go to a cafe, grab a coffee, and chit chat for another half an hour or 1 hour. Alright? And this happens at 10:30 a.m. Turkish time daily. Right? So do stay tuned. If you missed today's highlight is the first 25 minutes of today's live stream where I show you guys the once in a year view of the Bosphorus Strait. Why is it once in a year? Because once in a year, for 1 week a year, you get to see the Asia side of Istanbul fully, the rooftops are fully capped in snow, white rooftops across. So this, why? Because it only snows for 1 week a year here in Istanbul. So it's a very rare sight and I show you guys that sight today. So if you missed it, do rewatch the first half an hour of this live stream, okay? The first half an hour of this live stream is the highlight, right? In fact, the first half an hour of every day's live stream is going to be the highlight. After that, it's just going to be chit chat, looking at my silly face and just chit chat about anything, okay? If you guys enjoy this manner of a live stream, do hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification, and join me every morning, 10:30 a.m. Turkish time. I'm here in Istanbul, and I've been here in Istanbul for 1 year and 2 months. Happy people. See, people here are so happy. It makes people happy when you live with happy people around you. This is why I keep saying, if you want to change the world, you don't have to spend money, you don't have to help the poor. You just be a happy person. Because when you're a happy person, everybody around you will be happier. And when they're happier, they make everybody around them happier, and like that, we spread the happiness and make the world instantly make the world a happy place. You didn't have to do all the self-sacrifice and all the big things to make the world a better place. You just have to be a happy person yourself. Kim Teo. Ooh, what? Let's take a look outside at the view. Ooh, you can't really see it, but that's the Bosphorus over there. That's the Bosphorus over there. You can see the Maiden Tower. That's the Maiden Tower out at sea. Can you see the Maiden Tower? Right there. It's still a very cold day. But as you can see, the snow pretty much melting already. So today is the final day to catch that view, to catch the snow-capped view here in Istanbul. Pretty much the final day. Because like last night, the last of the blizzard went by and that's it. That's all for the snow for the year, pretty much. 1 week a year. And that's the Hagia Sophia over there. That's the Hagia Sophia over there. Yep. And so we'll take that ferry over there. That ferry will pass by the Hagia Sophia and then down, pass by the Maiden Tower, go down to the southern islands of Istanbul and then back. 1.5 hours. And that will happen this weekend, either Saturday or Sunday. Okay, so stay tuned where I will stream for the entire ferry trip. Okay, this weekend. I don't know, Saturday or Sunday, depends. I don't know, right? I'm gonna get indoors again. Kim Chiu, do you know directions with such sunlight where yeah, of course I know. It's not about the sun, No, see when you start to develop the sense for knowing the directions, right? The cardinal directions. It's not about looking for the sun at all. It's a very strange ability that you develop. And I actually developed this ability only after, not even when I was in Shanghai. I lived 5 years in Shanghai and 5 years in Beijing. The Shanghai people don't really do this. The Shanghai people don't have this ability. But I only developed this after like 2 years in Beijing, because the Beijing people tell cardinal directions and they don't do it by the sun. After a while, you just naturally get it. Right now, I know exactly. That's the east, that's the west. No sun today, no sun. That's east, that's west. Yeah, I know. And of course, that's north and that's south. Yeah. Yeah, I can tell just like this. I can tell just sitting here. I can feel where the north, south, east, west is. See, this is one of the interesting special abilities you develop, yeah, by having lived in many different interesting places. You know. It's not about looking at the sun. Okay, it's not about looking at the sun. We know north, south, east, west without looking at the sun. On no sun days, at night we will still know. Even at night, we know where is north, south, east, west. Kim Teo is so awesome. I never met anyone with that ability. I never met anyone with this ability before I went to Beijing either. I only start to discover this thing as I go to more and more different countries. You know, when I go to different cities, I discover different special abilities about the people. Really, and then you pick up on those abilities as well. Wow, 18 people today. Wow. Retro, yes, how? I cannot tell you how, you know, you just naturally develop that thing, that instinct. And I believe that this is the same instinct all animals have, that humans originally have, and we forgot, or we lost it along the way. Yeah. Kisha, interesting to know the direction without any device. Yeah, you don't need any device. You know, at first when I went to Beijing, right, I was really taken aback on whenever I ask for directions, they tell me to walk south or walk north for how many meters, how many blocks, you know. And then I'll go like, what? Where the hell is north, south, east, west? Then I have to take a compass, you know. But after a while, right, you start to adjust. Your brain start to click with the directions. And then you start to develop that sense, you know. Yo, I do find it I also find it very 神奇 because I never had this before I went to Beijing. And Beijing people really, they are so direction sensitive. And once you tune in, yeah, you don't lose it anymore. Once you tune in, you're set. You have this ability already. Oh, very interesting, yeah. But if you ask me what's the special ability of people here in Turkey, yeah, if I notice any special ability, let me think. What I would consider as special ability, do I see it here? Not really. The special ability of Koreans is nice and clear, is never aging. The special ability of Beijing, Chinese people is being able to tell directions without compass. The special ability of New Yorkers, do New Yorkers have special abilities? Not really. People of Istanbul, do they have special abilities? Not really. And a special ability of Russians is, of course, they don't feel cold, like anti-cold. See, different people of different regions have different special abilities. Yeah. Do Singaporeans have special abilities? What's Singaporeans' special abilities? Singaporeans are not even anti-hot, you know. Singaporeans are very afraid of hot and humidity, so it's not even that. What's Singaporeans' special ability? I'm not sure. Oh, I know. Singaporeans' special, it's not a special ability, but a special handicap. A handicap that I only observe in Singaporeans, which is the inability to speak any language perfectly. Singaporeans literally do not speak any language perfectly. You can literally say Singaporeans have no mother tongue, and this is the only country that I've ever been to where the people has literally no mother tongue. Interesting, huh? It's a special handicap. Very special handicap. Wow, 17 people. You know, usually this is when I end my live stream, but 17. I don't know why are people only coming so late? It always makes me think of how to like to readjust or how to make my live stream better based upon when people come most. You know, maybe I should have my coffee during the first 30 minutes or so, and then do the sightseeing or the location of the day during the final 1 hour or final 30 minutes. What do you guys think? I think that works better because I think the final 30 minutes or final 1 hour of my live stream is when most of you, that's when most people are on. But of course, unless you say that the highlight of my live stream is really you guys here coming here to hear me talk, then of course, you know. I don't know, should I just flip this? Should I do the coffee first, then go out for a walk, or should I do the walk first, then coffee? Come, let's vote. Do you want to see the location of the day during the first 30 minutes, or do you want to see the location of the day during the final 30 minutes? Come, give me an idea. Let's vote. First 30 minutes or final 30 minutes? Like today, you know, I showed you guys such an amazing view, such a rare view. But I showed you guys during the first 30 minutes where so few people are around. It's such a waste, honestly. I always show all the interesting views during the first 30 minutes when nobody's around, you know. What do you guys think? Final 30. Okay, there's one vote for final 30. Let's see what's the next vote. One vote for final 30. One vote for final 30. No votes. Nobody cares. You see, this is how I destroyed my fringe. You see, my fringe is going zigzag, zigzag, zigzag. I cut my own fringe and I pretty much destroyed it. Wow, it's been 1.5 hours, yeah, today. Come on, give me the votes. We'll end with the voting. Final 30. Okay. Okay, now this kind of like makes more sense to show you guys the location of the day or the views of the day during the final 30. So I'm gonna start the daily live stream in a cafe with a coffee, straight up. After that, after a chit chat of about half an hour, 45 minutes, then we'll head out and look at whatever the location that I'm supposed to show you guys again. More interesting that way, yeah? Okay, let's do it this way then. Okay guys, so it's official. For those of you who are new to my live stream, this is a live stream every morning at 10:30 a.m. Turkish time. I go to a cafe, grab a coffee and talk about anything for the first 30 to 45 minutes. After that, I head out and show you guys some interesting things about Istanbul. Yes, here I am in Istanbul for next 30 minutes or 45 minutes. Alright? So do stay tuned every day and do stay tuned this weekend where I take you guys on a ferry trip down the Bosphorus straits. Right? So yep, any final words? Sorrow, don't you know? No final words? Okay, then Thank you guys for joining me today. And if you missed the highlight of the day again, please rewatch the first 30 minutes of today's live stream. I show you guys the once in a year view of the Bosphorus. Only 1 week in a year you get this view. And today is pretty much the final day for this view. So do check out what that view is in the first 30 minutes of today's live stream, right? See you guys tomorrow, 10:30 Turkish time. Annyeong.